Alright, so we've been doing this class for a while now, and I'd like to tell you thank you for watching. Time is really flying. My wife told me I'm going, here or there, and I'm like, oh wow, that means I have to watch. I have to make a lesson, and I watch it on Facebook after it's all uploaded and all that. Because I like to see how the changes go when I do a little bit of work in between the pauses and then come back on and all that stuff. And also I like to teach myself. You know, I learn and then it sinks in, and tomorrow something else we can focus on, a weakness that we or something we discovered and got into in a lesson today. So I appreciate you listening. We'll try to wrap the subject up. We're already on the A box, and then the last one's going to be, I think, the G box, C, A, G. Yeah, because in this particular, in the F fretboard, all right, I found that where'd that capo of mine go? I don't know, but it doesn't matter, right? In the F fretboard, it started on E shape. So remember, caged is C, A, G, E, D. If you start on the E shape, it's E, D, C, A, G. So we're on the A box, and we're going to finish with the G box as we go up the fretboard. So we start with an A-shaped F, and then this is just up a pentatonic scale. A, C, D, and then we got the other D within the same box, okay? And then E, G, A. So is that musical or what? Dun, 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 dun. This is like half notes here. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Alright, but these two are almost the same too. The start and the finish notes are, the half diminished and the root are in the same box. They're in the same pentatonic box, the E box. They are in the E box. Okay, so that's a good thing to remember. We might want to look at that if we get that far. So we get the A-shaped F, which is right here. Okay, here's your 5, root 3, or C, F, A. C, F, A, second inversion F. Then we're going to go to a C minor shaped G minor. Now this gets a little more interesting. Let's look at C minor. C minor, is going to be a second inversion to start with, right? So our C minor chord is going to be where that C note is when we're playing an open C, a regular old open C. I found you, capo. So when you play your open C, all right, the E becomes the third because E is the third of C. But more importantly, underneath the C here is a fourth down. So C and then a fourth down is G. So if we're starting on a C minor shaped G minor, G is going to be the relative root of this G minor chord, and whether it's C minor or C major, we still have this little 5 root, fifth relative root. In this case, it's 6-2 relationship, which is a perfect fourth between the two strings. Then we go to the minor, which is the fourth. Okay, so guess what we're making? A G minor, of course. The only modal that hits the B flat is the G minor and the fourth B flat. So we hit the B flat there, and then we take it up to the open D. But that's on the G string now. Let's look at that. We've got a C minor shaped G minor, right? We're going to do a 6, a D, a G, a B flat, And then, okay, I think at that point we're going, no, we're not going straight up. So we got a minor chord is going to be its relative root, its minor third, right? So its minor third is the B flat. Now a major third up to the D, and then we go straight up from that D, but it's going to warp over, and again it's C shaped. So there it is. Okay, now remember it's C minor shaped, not C shaped. So there's a nice D minor shaped G minor up there. All right, C minor. It says C minor shaped because we're starting down here, C minor, 6, 2, 4, 6. But guess what? Your C minor shape down here. Now we're not talking C major. We're talking C minor in the key of C. It forms a little D minor up here, D minor shaped C minor. That's nice. The C major forms the C, the little, the borrowed D shaped C up there when we're doing C major. D minor shaped A minor, we'll move along. D minor shaped A minor. Okay, well, let's look at D minor, or let's look at what A minor is. A minor, as you know, is, I don't know how we're going to look at this. So we're going to look at this one first. You look at your fretboard here. Where do you have a D minor shape? This is going to be the third, which is going to be the A minor, right? So A minor, you know, is going to be A, C, E. And in the key of F, that's 3, 5, 7. Where's our 3, 5, 7 right there? 3, 5. Okay, and the 7 is right there. And guess what? We do not have a number there. That is an Andy no-no. Blooper, blooper, blooper. There should be a 7 there, for sure. There it is, although it cost me the drawing tool. There's the 7. So we get the 7, 3, 5, which is the E, A, and the C. E, A, and C. See how these colors help you? They do help you. Now, if there was no colors, how would I know what notes they are? Because of their shape. Because of their shape. You see, if we take something like this 5 and this 6 right here, okay, we copy that, and what I'm going to do is shape it like that, and then paste it in. Does that not look like a piano key? Now you know which one it is. There's C, there's D flat, and then there's D there. So that's what's going on with the shapes. But the colors just made it so much easier for me to be able to see. So there are other ways that you can do it, just not by the shapes. But the shapes do help. You can do it by the relationships, just like when I look at the piano. You know, I'm looking for, because we've got shapes that are the same. Okay, so from C to D, looks something like from F to G. You know, the difference between a D and a G. Let's look at that. Okay, we're gonna do a little digression here. Let's blow that up. If you look at these two, they're not shaped the same. Okay, the D is perfectly symmetrical, where the G has a longer boot there. You see, it doesn't show it. I made its width the width of the fret, but indeed, and it's the same width as all